Life is messy. Like coffee on your shirt 5 minutes before a meeting, messy. And I've been vibing with this chaos for a while now. But this channel is where all of this mess finally get to have its own plot. New year, new me, it's the classic hype train, right? Gym membership skyrocket, planners fly off the shelves, and everyone suddenly knows how to make a green smoothie. I think I also do. But it's easier to just jump on the train than to wait for a perfect moment to arrive. I keep telling myself that I'll start when I have more time, or when I'm more prepared, or when Mercury stops retrograding, or however that works. But you don't just wake up one day with motivational music playing in the background, ready to run 5 miles and ready to conquer any empire that you can think of. You just gotta start somewhere, anywhere. And this is my somewhere. Not to be over dramatic, but my life right now is in shambles. Like shambles. Words like routine, exercises, finances feel very distant to me, almost fancy. But here's the thing, I've realized that you don't just fix your life in one grand cinematic moment. It takes time, it takes steps, small and awkward ones. And I'm here to show mine. First up is routine. Routine is not my strongest skill. My mornings usually start with 5 alarms, one negotiation with myself, and a few scrolls. But a little structure wouldn't hurt. So the plan will be to wake up 15 minutes early every single day. The goal is to have at least three consistent activities, and it could be anything like making my bed, preparing breakfast, or just planning one activity for the day. Because small actions add up, and the goal is not to have a perfect morning. It's just to have a morning that is a bit less chaotic and more intentional. The next is health. I have a very complicated relationship with exercise. It's where I know that it's good for me, but somehow it always ends up on tomorrow's to-do list. So this time I'm keeping it embarrassingly simple. The plan is to just move my body 15 minutes a day. It could be anything. It could be walking, running, cycling, or just stretching before I hit the bed. Goal is to just build a routine. I think I've heard this word before. Oh. The goal is to just build a routine and remind my body that it's more capable than to just hold my phone while I'm scrolling. Ouch. Next is finances. I kind of don't want to talk about it. It needs attention. Yes. I'm not going to lie. I'm mostly just trying to figure out where my money went because I swear I had more yesterday. So the plan is to track every little expense, even the random coffee orders. And the goal is to create a regular budget that tells me where my money is going instead of making it feel like a punishment. I'm not trying to be rich overnight. And, finances do sound a little adult until you realize that most of it just goes into snacks. But hey, step one is to know where the money is going, and step two will be to maybe spend a little less. Lastly, mental health. And this one's a bit tricky because it's more about doing less and less about doing more, less overthinking, less guilt over taking a break, and less believing that one awkward email reply will ruin my whole life. Because sometimes the best thing that you can do is just pause. Like, not right now. Don't pause the video. Thank you. The plan is to spend at least 10 minutes every day on doing something that slows me down. It could be journaling, meditating, or just existing that I'm doing anyway. And the goal is to complete at least 4 sessions per week and just being comfortable with the silence around myself, which is kind of not there right now. But yeah, now every Sunday, I'll spend at least 5 to 10 minutes doing a quick check in. Nothing dramatic, just 3 simple questions. Did I follow through on these steps this week? If not, what got in the way? And what's the one thing that I can tweak to make the next week even smoother? It's not about guilt tripping myself over missed days. It's just about noticing patterns and steering myself back on track. So that is my starting point. None of this is groundbreaking or revolutionary, but that's kind of the point. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up. Small, messy, awkward steps, whatever they look like. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. Subscribe if you want to keep up with the chaos. Drop a like or just comment your thoughts in the comments thoughts section. Either way, welcome to the mess. Let's figure this out together.